English on the road with Nzwagi. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fluency Sprints. This is your go-to channel for mastering the English language. I'm your host Nzwagi, and I'm so thrilled to have you join me on this exciting journey. So whether you're just starting out or looking to polish your skills, this channel is designed to help you become a confident English speaker. So today we are diving deep into the practice of mindfulness, what it is, why it's so important, and how you can easily start practicing it in your daily life. So imagine you are just in the middle of a hectic day, feeling overwhelmed and anxiousness. Mindfulness helps you to stay grounded and calm, fully present in the moment, and it is a tool that many successful people use to improve their mental health, focus, and overall well-being. But before we get into all the details, let's start with a few keywords that will help you understand mindfulness better. So let's start with our vocabulary. Our first word in our vocabulary today is present. And this means being fully aware and focused on what's happening right now in the present moment, not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. And then we have awareness, and this is the ability to notice and understand what's happening inside you and around you. Then we have focus. And this means giving your full attention to one thing at a time without any distractions. Up next, we have calm. And this is a peaceful and quiet state of mind, even in stressful situations. And last but not least, in our vocabulary for today, we have breathe. And this is to take in air and out. You take in the air inside of your lungs and outside of your lungs, slowly bringing your attention to each breath as it comes in and as it goes out. I'm going to walk you through some very simple techniques that I think that you can try right now that are very, very helpful when it comes to mindfulness. So the first technique that I can advise you to try is breathing exercises. So take a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly exhale, and then focus on how the air feels as it enters and leaves your body. Even just a minute of this can calm your mind. And then the second technique is mindful eating. So the next time you eat a meal, really pay attention to the taste, the texture, and the smell of your food. Don't rush through it. Chew slowly and savor every bite. This not only helps you enjoy your food more, but also aids digestion. I'm actually one person that is still working with this. When I'm hungry, I do sometimes tend to eat extremely fast. So I think I need to kind of change that. The third technique would be the body scan. So you have to close your eyes and mentally check in with different parts of your body. Start from your toes and slowly move upward, noticing how each body part feels, right? And just simply acknowledge them without trying to change anything. Okay, so when you get time or when you have time, try this. And then we're going to move into the science behind mindfulness. So many studies have shown that practicing mindfulness can reduce stress. It can also lower blood pressure and even improve your relationships. So when you're fully present, you're more likely to listen to others and respond thoughtfully rather than just reacting impulsively. For example, let's say you are in a heated argument with someone. Instead of immediately snapping back, mindfulness will teach you, or rather teaches you, to pause, take a breath, and just approach the situation in a little bit more calmer mind, or with rather a little bit more calmer mind. And why should you make mindfulness a part of your daily routines? It's something that I just recently also found out or learned about. So we are walking through this journey together right now. So I believe that we live in a world of distractions, emails, notifications, endless to-do lists. Mindfulness really helps cut through the noise and brings you back to the present moment. So think about the last time you were in a rush. Maybe you were late for work or trying to meet a deadline. Your mind was probably racing and you just felt anxious. Now imagine if you had rather paused for just a few seconds, took a deep breath and refocused. You would probably likely feel more, in control, right? And that's exactly what mindfulness does. Now, I know that life throws unexpected situations at us all the time. So whether it's a difficult conversation with a loved one or a sudden change in plans, mindfulness also helps you approach these situations with grace. And here's an example. Maybe you're stuck in the traffic, running late for maybe an important meeting. So instead of getting frustrated, try practicing mindfulness. Focus on your breathing. Notice the colors of the cars around you, or pay attention to how your body feels in the seat. This shifts your mind from the frustration to a more relaxed, accepting state. So instead of worrying about, oh my gosh, I'm so late, I have this, that, try to distract yourself with your surroundings or other things that will take your mind away from what is currently frustrating or stressing you out. And mindfulness isn't just for stressful times. I must also add that. It's for every moment. So picture yourself in a park. Most of us would listen to music or scroll through our phones. But what if you walked without distractions? I'm sure you would notice the sounds of the birds, the rustling of leaves, the warmth of the sun on your skin. And these really small moments are what makes mindfulness, bring out a lot of peace and joy into your life. And let me share with you a very quick short story. So I once met somebody who was always stressed about work deadlines. He decided to try mindfulness, and this is actually what inspired me to also try it. And one of the first things he noticed was how tense he always was, even outside of work. Like all the time he would be stressed. He did not have a lot of energy most of the time. So even when we would just meet up, I could not feel his energy at all, And I feel like through the mindful breathing and daily meditation that he got himself into, he became more aware of his body emotions, and soon he was managing stress more effectively, or at least this is what I have noticed so far, that he can be able to manage his stress levels more effectively, and even found time to enjoy his hobbies without always maybe stressing about work. And it's amazing really for me what a few moments of mindfulness can do to a person. As we wrap up, I would like to leave you with this beautiful quote by John, and it goes like this: you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Guys, life is full of challenges, but mindfulness helps you ride through them with ease. So do start, practicing mindfulness if you haven't already. And if you have started, just continue doing that. You are doing amazing. And with that, I would like to thank you guys for sticking around until the end of this episode. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. So you can share, your comments or your thoughts with me in the comments section. Tell me what you think about this episode, and tell me if you have any other tips on how a person can practice mindfulness, because I honestly feel like there are so many ways that you can do this. Like, for example, healthy eating is also one of them, Like, there are so many things that you can do to practice mindfulness. So if you know some that I did not share here in the podcast because I don't think I shared enough, please feel free to share with me or everyone else in the comments section. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoy whatever it is that you're doing in your life. Goodbye.